So I've got a question down here, Durianrider. My girlfriend has been doing the I Quit Sugar Sarah Wilson program, and she's become an emotional roller coaster to be around. Could you please do a book review of the I Quit Sugar by Sarah Wilson? Now, I've got nothing personal against Sarah Wilson. Sarah Wilson's an author who is very smart and money-wise, who's going, what's trending on Amazon? Oh, the low-carb Atkins craze. The Fatkins craze is trending on Amazon. Let's write a book. Let's write an Aussie version of the Atkins diet and call it I Quit Sugar. I quit sugar, fruit juice here. Fructose, because fruit makes you fat. Fructose. Sugar's not the problem, Sarah says. Fructose is the issue. Why didn't you fucking call it I Quit Fructose? Fucking fructose tastes fucking awesome. Fructose makes you fat. Look at that fat, the bingo wings, Durianrider's bingo wings. Fruit makes you fat. Fructose is the enemy, they say. Let me put my sunglasses on, because the bullshit in this book is a bit glaring. The eyeballs get hurt by the glaring bullshit here. So Sarah's quote here is, eat popcorn instead of Maltesers. I can understand that, but she doesn't mention the fat's the issue in the Maltesers. Maltesers, little chocolate bowl, 50% calories from fat. Sarah says a mango is the same as eating a Mars bar. For those who don't know what a Mars bar is, it's 50% calories from fat. It's a chocolate bar. Sarah says we never ate fructose 150 years ago. Fructose didn't exist in nature. Because fruit didn't exist in nature. Fruit's something we made in a fucking lab, isn't it? Sarah says to eat chocolate instead of fresh fruit. Sarah says to eat cheese instead of fresh fruit. Sarah says to drink coffee instead of eating a meal, because coffee is nourishing if it has a bit of milk in it. These are direct quotes. Sarah says low-fat foods are more popular, and that's why we've gotten fat. Well, so is fucking KFC, McDonald's, and Triple Meat Lovers cheesy crust pizza at Domino's, and that fat is what people are wearing when they walk down the street. This should basically say, I'm going to KFC, bring up KFC home delivery. Hey, I want to wear some fat out the Christmas dinner this weekend, so can you give me a big bucket of KFC? Can you add some extra cheese on my pizza, please? Because I want to wear some fat. Because the fat we eat is the fat we wear. 100%. Sarah says blueberries are stored as insta-fat. Blueberries make you really fat. Blueberries, I mean, they're the worst. I mean, that's the fucking cause of the obesity epidemic in Australia. Fucking blueberries. Blueberries, according to Sarah Wilson. I'm going to keep my sunnies on because the bullshit is starting to penetrate my eyeballs and irritate them. Sarah says fructose is directly stored as fat. Let me see if the camera can see all the fructose fat on the Durianrider's belly after 13 years on the fruit. I don't need to do drugs. I don't need to do drugs because I can get laughs from this insanity. I actually wrote a chapter in my book called Carb the Fuck Up, where I directly hit these points from Sarah Wilson. Eating fructose is like eating fat that your body can't detect as fat, so it makes us eat more fat. But I thought, Sarah, I thought fat was slimming, and that's why they called it fucking fat. It doesn't make any sense. What, these undercarbed authors, how did Sarah write this book? Did she pop some Provigil and just start typing without looking at the keyboard? We don't get fat from fat and protein. We get full. We don't get fat from fat. Why the fuck do they call it fat then? We don't get fat from fat. Where do we get fat from? Fat! Banana is 55% sugar. No, Sarah, banana is actually 93% calories of sugar. Look up Banana Girl on YouTube. She's leaner than you. She doesn't have to calorie restrict. So it goes on and on and on. She says that animal fat is slimming. Just don't eat it excessively. But fat doesn't make you fat though. That's like me saying, the sun doesn't give you sunburn, but don't go in the sun too long. Fructose raises insulin. And then she says a few pages later says it doesn't. There are contradictions here, but the third thing is this is a big selling book here in Australia. Sarah says fruit pulp is the cause of obesity. Sarah also says she brushes her teeth with lots of toothpaste so she can't eat anymore. So if she's hungry, she'll get toothpaste out. I'm hungry, but I can't have the food because I just brushed my teeth. Craziness. Sarah says she doesn't have a boyfriend. She lacks the energy to maintain one. Sarah, I would too if I was undercarb like you all the time. You have to carb up, man. Sarah says sugar is natural, and so is arsenic and petroleum. The body does not need sugar. Sarah says eat no fresh fruit. Do not eat fresh fruit. 150 years ago, we ate no sugar. Fruit didn't exist back then like it does today. When I'm talking about quitting sugar, I'm talking about quitting fructose. Sugar is actually okay. Fructose is the enemy. Why the fuck did you call your book, I Quit Sugar? If fructose is the enemy. Sarah is so confused. Her readers are so confused. The only thing that's not confused is the bank balance from all the books that have been sold from the confused readers, sold by the confused author. Sarah admits that she has an autoimmune issue caused by a low-carb diet. Read her articles. She actually does write some good things. I do occasionally read her blog about minimal living or whatever. Also, Sarah is employed by Meat and Dairy Livestock Australia. Meat and Livestock Australia. She's an ambassador, a sales rep, basically, for Meat and Livestock Australia. Recently in Australia, meat consumption's gone down a little bit. Because a lot of girls are going, hang on, I don't want to get meaty thighs. I don't get a beef belly. Maybe I'll go veg. Eat more plants. So they've had an impact on sales. So they're like, how can we get this more trendy? Let's get a girl like Sarah Wilson, because she's a famous news reporter here in Australia, TV host, whatever you want to call it. Sugars for the win. And they got her on and then said, you know, what's the deal? She's a fucking sales rep, man, for the meat industry. That's like me working for the banana industry. Say, eat more bananas, bananas good. That's called bias bullshit. That's advertising, it's fucking advertising. So her blog is advertising for the meat industry. My blog video isn't advertising for the banana industry. Sarah's blog is a paid advertisement for the meat industry. That is fucking wrong, man. She should highlight that. Supported by Meat and Dairy Livestock Australia. Opinions of. So that's my comments and criticisms. I Quit Sugar, a fucking joke of a book. Nothing personal against Sarah. Don't hate Sarah. But the book is a disgrace. It causes more animal destruction. It causes more health destruction. Increases people's triglycerides. People eat more fat. I can eat more fat. Bacon. Sarah said it's good. Good for your heart. Cleans your arteries. Sarah said. What a disgrace. And it is probably one of the worst books ever to come out of Australia. I Quit Sugar. Total disgrace. Environmental destruction. Waistline destruction. Ethical destruction. Health economy destruction. Do we need more fat Australians? Eat more fat? What are people fucking thinking? Carb the fuck up. Please. Australia.